For a long time, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have been representations of strength, love, and inspiration. For a long time now, they've been their steadfast commitment to one another, together with their widespread fame and public acclaim, has earned them admiration. It seemed like the perfect match. Mark, an esteemed actor, and Kelly, a beloved TV host destined to have happy, secure lives together. Despite the glamour of magazine covers and morning talk shows, life has suddenly taken a terrifying turn. Mark Consuelos' health status was finally revealed to be receiving testing after months of speculation. His admirers noticed his slimmer frame and his evident exhaustion on stage, and stories about his frequent visits to a private clinic became more widespread. Now, the Cananella-Ripa family is shaking from the bottom of their hearts due to devastating circumstances. To make matters worse, Kelly was admitted to the critical care unit, ICU, after being devastated by the diagnosis, which left her supporters and loved ones in utter shock. According to family members and close associates, Mark's test results confirm the presence of a serious illness. This wasn't only a medical emergency for Kelly. Someone had a nervous collapse. For decades, she had been there for her husband, weathering his storms. The news that the guy she had built her life around was fighting for his life, though, was intolerable. Those in Kelly's inner circle said she had a hard time processing the news. She became her own medical emergency and required urgent treatment in the intensive care unit after her collapse. According to eyewitnesses, she was visibly distressed, crying uncontrollably, and clutching Mark's medical record closely, as if releasing it would mean admitting defeat. Kelly Ripa, the hilarious, confident, and perpetually smiling TV host, was taken aback when she was brought into a hospital while sobbing, shocking the entire globe. For a long time, Kelly exemplified strength and vitality as she balanced her demanding career with her devotion to her family. The cruel hand of fate washed over even her at this period of personal tragedy. Anyone who saw her at those raw times would have been devastated by her collapse. Her whole being trembles under the crushing terror, and her cheeks flush with anguish. Both the anguish of getting a diagnosis and Kelly's love for Mark were on display in her pain. But Mark Consuelos himself is still very much a silent observer. Mark, who is famous for his charisma, humor, and boundless energy, has chosen to keep much of this disagreement under wraps. His commitment to staying strong for Kelly and their children, Joaquin, Michael, and Lola, is something that his friends have assured him of. He is determined to protect his loved ones, regardless of his physical limitations. Getting by isn't the only thing that Mark is fighting for. His top priority is ensuring the safety of the individuals he loves about the most. Eyewitnesses at the private clinic described a scene ripe with pure humanity. The members of Kelly's family hastened to be by her side, offering comfort as the physicians monitored her vitals closely in the intensive care unit. Despite his own frailty, Mark insisted on remaining close to her, demonstrating the unwavering commitment that has defined their marriage for nearly 30 years. The portrayal of Mark and Kelly as so feeble has stunned Hollywood and the rest of the entertainment industry. These two are usually presented as strong, humorous, and energetic. The internet has been flooded with messages of support, prayers, and love from admirers all across the globe. Millions of people all over the world have banded together in solidarity as hashtags expressing hope and courage for the couple have gone viral. Those closest to Kelly claim that she holds herself responsible for the severity of Mark's condition, despite the fact that she could have done nothing to prevent it. Their theory is that she had a nervous breakdown after years of crippling love, fear, and mental stress. Something universal is brought to our attention by this story. No matter how successful, popular, or unbeatable we appear on the outside, we will inevitably face internal challenges in life. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are being tested in this situation. Their story is unrelated to award shows, red carpets, or ratings. The story explores themes of love despite fear and fortitude after grief, as well as the interconnectedness of life's fragility. Everyone is waiting, praying, and hoping that they will get better, and their love remains strong no matter how bad things get. Stay tuned for the next episode of this unfolding tale. Subscribe today and enable notifications to stay updated on Mark and Kelly's struggle and other heartwarming stories from around the world. Post a remark below expressing your best wishes and words of encouragement for Mark and Kelly. Your words hold immense power that you failed to recognize. After hearing the tragic news about her husband, Mark Consuelos, Kelly Ripa was taken to the intensive care unit in a surprising and very emotional turn of events. The revelation of Mark's cancer results caused a sudden and terrifying medical emergency for Kelly, breaking the couple's extraordinary strength and unity that they had built up over the years. As a result of the tragic news, their loved ones and admirers have been inundated with messages of worry and support. A whirlwind of emotions, Mark's health and its impact. Famous for his work on Riverdale and All My Children, Mark Consuelos has never looked sick. However, when Mark started having health problems, their lives, like many others, were plunged into a tornado of uncertainty. The pair was understandably nervous as they awaited the results of their battery of testings. They were disappointed to hear bad news. Mark and Kelly were rocked to their very cores by the dreadful news of his cancer diagnosis. Kelly Ripa, a rock for her loved ones and fans alike, was obviously devastated by the news. She vented her fears and anguish in private, revealing how worried she was for Mark's future. Nevertheless, the news's emotional impact veered off course. Kelly felt her worry and stress levels rising as she tried to help her spouse and comprehend the devastating results. Kelly had an unexpected medical emergency because the mental burden was too great for her to handle. According to reports, Kelly was swiftly sent to the intensive care unit because she was experiencing significant signs of stress, such as panic attacks and high blood pressure. Upon hearing the news of Mark's cancer diagnosis, Kelly's emotional reaction was stronger than anyone had expected, shocking her followers and loved ones. A precarious situation. Kelly's health emergency. Kelly, a force to be reckoned with, has never shied away from discussing the struggles she has encountered in her life and career. This, however, was a whole new ballgame. Nobody could have predicted the impact on Kelly's physical condition given the seriousness of Mark's cancer diagnosis and the unknown future for him. According to those close to the couple, Kelly's time in the intensive care unit was brief, but the mental and emotional toll it had was substantial. Kelly was admitted for immediate care due to her heightened anxiety and panic attacks as she digested the event. In the midst of her treatment, her loved ones and team came together to support her. The ordeal served as a sobering reminder of the profound impact that health concerns, especially cancer diagnoses, can have on loved ones. Albeit, Kelly is now on the mending. With Kelly by her side, Mark Consuelos, a champion. Since learning he has cancer, Mark, always one to fight, has shown tremendous strength. He is a doing husband and father who has maintained an optimistic outlook and is prepared to tackle his illness directly. Despite Kelly's emotional breakdown, Mark has found strength in his wife and family as they face this challenge side by side. Kelly's quick recovery from her intensive care unit stay is a testament to her strength of character. She is now back hosting Live with Kelly and Ryan. Kelly, in her first public appearance since the health crisis, gave an impassioned speech to her fans in which she thanked them for their unwavering support and well wishes. The words, "It's been a tough time for our family, but we're taking it day by day," were spoken by Kelly, who appeared deeply affected. "We are both trying our best to maintain an optimistic outlook, and Mark is strong." Mark, Kelly's rock throughout her career, has also talked publicly about the fan support they've gotten. In a recent social media post, Mark expressed his gratitude for the comments and prayers. "This isn't an easy fight, but we have allies. In addition to each other, we have each and every one of you." The flood of complimentary expressions. The pair were showered with an enormous amount of love by their loved ones as word of Mark's cancer diagnosis and Kelly's health scares circulated. People were quite supportive of Kelly and Mark on social media, with many praising their courage in the face of such a dark future. Famous people from all walks of life in the entertainment industry have expressed their sorrow and solidarity. The whole Live family is here for Kelly and Mark right now. As Ryan Seacrest, who co-hosts with Kelly, said, "The cast and crew are rooting for Kelly and Mark." Ryan announced on a recent episode, "They're not alone. It's a tough time. We're a family." Close friends and family of the couple have also reached out to provide support and consolation, demonstrating their unfailing loyalty. One of Cole Sprouse's friends, Kelly and Mark are two of the most generous and compassionate individuals she knows. According to the Riverdale actress, they will come through this difficult time as a united front, fueled by love and resilience. I know it. The path forward, a positive journey in preparation for what lies ahead. Kelly and Mark have said categorically that they will be living day by day with the love and support of their supporters. Kelly and Mark will persevere through the challenges of cancer treatment. Their struggles have been brought to light by Kelly's moving statement about Mark's diagnosis and her own health issue. Nevertheless, it has also demonstrated the strength that comes from love, support, and perseverance. The couple is committed to facing the challenges of recovery. They are ready for whatever that comes their way. With Kelly's strength and Mark's determination, with the unwavering support of their cherished ones and fans, there is hope that they will overcome this difficult period with even greater strength than before. While the Consuelos family deals with the mental and physical challenges brought on by Mark's health crisis, fans will keep them in their prayers and thoughts. Their love for each other has been and will continue to be Kelly and